So, just for purely entertainment purposes and also for a bit of information purposes, Michelle and I are now going to pretend that I've just walked into a valuation and I've got a very, very inquisitive vendor that's asking a lot of questions, and we'll see how much information you can get out of me. Well,
Yeah.
ready when you are.
So I'm going to be a seller that really doesn't like estate agents, and a lot of people don't like us because they think we're liars and we're just here to rip you off. So I just wanted to understand, so thanks for having a look around, we've had a chat. Why should we use you? Who's EXP?
It's the most common question I'm asked, twofold. First of all, why should you use me? And secondly, what's EXP? Start with the second one first. So EXP UK essentially is a brokerage, which is an American term. It's a self-employed model. EXP allows access to a website, access to Rightmove, access to Zoopla, and a call centre out of hours. And essentially what that does is facilitate me to be able to go out, run an estate agency without the horrendous costs, and be able to provide the best service for you as an owner.
Okay, fair enough. But why can I not just why should I just whack it on with like one of the online people that are dead cheap? And because everyone just looks on Rightmove, don't they?
I'll be honest, 75% of people still look on Rightmove. The biggest deal breaker is once somebody's viewed it on Rightmove and they've inquired, what happens with that? Now, and that's the common question, a lot of the online people that offer estate agency services, and I'm not going to say online estate agents because some are and some aren't, you'll have that inquiry to deal with as a vendor. Now, I don't know what you do as a job, but it's not an estate agency.
Yeah, I haven't got time for that. I don't want to see them or speak to them.
And that's the first part. First of all, it's a full service whereby we do the viewings, we deal with negotiations, and then once it's sold, the killer for me is we actually make sure it goes through with solicitors by chasing solicitors, getting updates from solicitors, and helping them when they're stuck in a certain area. Now, as an owner, I wouldn't expect you to do that.
Yeah, well, a lot of people think that I think that you just show them around and agree a price.
And sadly, that's the common misconception. Don't get me wrong, 20 years ago, that's exactly what happened. You would bang it onto Rightmove, stick it in your office window, send people around, eventually somebody would buy. There wasn't really, to be honest, 25 years ago, any checks on affordability, mortgage in principle, whether somebody can actually afford that, and that's all part of the service now. So when I say all-encompassing, it's everything.
Oh, it sounds interesting. Yeah, no, it does.
It's not just taking a few photos anymore and hoping for the best.
Well, my house will sell itself. It's the best house on the street.
Every house will sell itself if it gets to enough people.
Good point.
If you've got the best house on the street but nobody's seeing it, and that comes on to my next point, admittedly Rightmove and Zoopla and On The Market, the three biggest portals, will generate inquiries. But what about Facebook and Instagram?
I'm always on
TikTok.
Facebook. I just get stuck scrolling for hours.
Everybody is. And if you've got a sort of what we class as a passive buyer, somebody that will buy the right house, but they're not browsing a Rightmove every day, you can still get it to those people.
That's a good point, that.
So the best house will sell if you get it to the right people.
Oh, well, thank you for that. No, that's a lot of info that I would never have known.
Try my best.